So last time we played, you started the session on top, on board the the Sky Ghost, your new airship that had come to meet you in the Water Cult's castle, piloted by Charlie Timebeard, and you guys were headed towards Taurine, where about a mile away you guys could see that there was being attacked by Boyle Stormcaller's forces, including a huge dragon turtle that was laying waste to the dock district of Taurine. When you guys got there, you saw that the city was basically flooded in ankle-deep water, and it was in a state of chaos with cultists fighting fair hands and city guard soldiers throughout the town, and that there was a swirling storm seemingly moving through the city up the Copper Road towards the central tower. And you guys first kind of lowered the ship into kind of the middle of the city along the Copper Road, letting your orcs and fair hand contingent out to start fighting back against the cultists and trying to start establishing order. And then you guys headed over to the dragon turtle in your airship and basically started a battle there. Some of you dropping down onto the back of the great creature, some of you staying up in the ship to do battle by far, and eventually you guys were able to take the dragon turtle down, where it flops in the middle of the city with lots of dust kind of blowing up around it. And at that point, you guys look towards the great tower, where you can see that where the storm is now centered over, and you can see flashes of sapphire blue lightning kind of arcing through the clouds and around the tower. And it was at that time that you guys decided to all jump back into the airship and fly towards the tower. So, and then just before that, just as you guys were getting close to it, you guys saw a somewhat familiar elven man in copper armor who turned to you guys and kind of casts a warm copper light over you guys that gave you guys rejuvenated you, giving you a feeling of a long rest and leveling you up at the time. So, unless I've forgotten anything, we can pick up there. You guys still planning on telling Charlie Chimebeard to fly to the top of the tower?
To the top of the wall! Now dash away, dash away, dash away all!
Okay.
I didn't see any other pressing matters.
Alright, so Tharhun, since you're the captain of this ship, roll a d20 to see how the crew handles against the winds. Oh, very nice.
Sailing, Captain.
Okay, so as the boat starts ascending towards the tower, the winds become very ferocious and the boat starts rocking violently. With quick work of the dwarven crew, they are able to kind of keep the boat somewhat stable. But as it gets close to the top of the tower, even with their prowess, it's still extremely volatile. And over the winds, Chimebeard tells you, at this rate, we won't be able to keep her steady up there. We'll have to bring her down, or you'll have to get off. As you guys kind of reach the top of the tower, you can see that there are basically a circle of people standing on top of the tower, on this flat platform that the tower ends in. From the top, you can just barely see through the storm winds that there is a large kind of altar or dais on top of the tower that has is carved with eight symbols of dragons, with a dragon kind of in the middle of them, and standing on top of that is a sapphire blue dragonborn, surrounded by what looks like cultists, and on the outer perimeter there you can see elemental beings, some of the armored elemental creatures that you encountered during in the different elemental cults, and they seem to be involved in some kind of ritual or incantation or something. So at this point,
Sure.
you guys can either Charlie Chimebeard kind of mix in a gesture to you guys that either you kind of disembark now or give a different order. What'll it be?
Alright, I guess we'll disembark now.
Charlie, ram the
Just
ship
left
into
one.
them. Ram it now. Go.
Don't listen to him.
Don't destroy our ship!
It's the only
It's
way.
pretty cool.
We need this thing.
Only way.
We only just got it.
Okay.
I would like to use persuasion on Charlie.
Go ahead.
Second. I'm not set up. Okay, I feel like that's with advantage because I'm awesome. Where are you? Persuasion. Ah.
Charlie laughs and treats it like a lighthearted joke, perhaps. All right, so with the ship rocking violently in the wind, you guys are able to descend off of a couple short ropes. As you do so, some of the elemental creatures start moving towards the edge of the tower where you guys are disembarking. So feel free to move yourselves as you need to. Put yourself in whatever kind of standing order you wish to be
Wait.
in.
This looks dangerous.
Are we coming? We're coming from the eastern
Yeah.
side here.
I guess actually it's kind of arbitrary. If you guys want to come from the north, south, west, it's fine, but I'll just rearrange the elemental because they are kind of the elementals are kind of lumbering towards you guys as you collect yourselves on the ridge, but the circle of cultists and Boiled Stormcaller make no move. And as you guys get step foot on the platform, you're able to hear with more clarity, and you hear and see Boyle a little bit more clearly. Let's make sure I do this right. Right, you can see that he is kind of wearing ceremonial robes, but kind of peeking out from underneath the robes, you can see that he's wearing adamantine armor and a large helmet with two huge horns coming out of it, and kind of slung across his back is this huge axe that kind of bristles with blue lightning, and you can hear him say, "Bari the Blue! The kingdoms of metal have been brought to their knees. The time is now. Crush this land, and we will build it anew." He kind of looks at you guys, and you can see that his eyes are like glowing copper, and he says, "It is too late. The binding will be destroyed. Keep these fools from interfering." And the elementals start moving towards you guys slowly.
Roll initiative.
Towards them slowly.
Yep.
So just to do a quick head count here. So we've got 2 fire elementals on the south area. Is that correct? Like
Yes.
south of us? And then there's what looks like an earth elemental. The green ones being air, maybe? And then the water guy off at the very north part?
There's 2 water elementals, an air elemental, and an earth elemental, and there's 2 fire elementals.
Oh, okay. Okay, it's 2 water. Okay. So 2 water, 2 fire, an earth, and an air. And then we've got 8 cultists, but stronger cultists, and then the main boss.
Do you guys say anything to Boyle before we roll initiative? You can always interject with words during your turn anyway.
We just say, or I just say, we'll stop you and make, or if it's too late, you'll still face justice today. And I draw my greatsword.
And if it's too late, why are you still chanting? I mean, if you're done.
It's very logical.
Ramming the ship is the only way.
Drop the nuke.
The
We have
nuke.
nukes, right?
We have
two
2
nukes.
reactors. Yeah, we have 2 nukes.
Didn't we at the last one we leveled up though? Didn't we get some sort of long rest there?
Yeah. That is true, Ryan. You can level up to 15 and have a long rest.
There you go.
Did you already level up, Ryan?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, remember because we talked about spells and I tried to take a sorcerer spell and then it was a no-no and then Kevin was like, why don't you take this much better spell than what you were considering?
Gotta shoot your shot.
I've also got to roll my initiative.
Kevin, that might be your
Oh, yeah.
best initiative ever.
Oh, by far. Usually my initiative is garbage.
Beat it by 1. Just average initiative over here.
Terrible.
Problem with going first is I never quite know what to do right at the beginning.
We're
Going to blast
so many
everyone.
As opposed to
but-
when you're in the middle of the turn, when you thought about what your turn's gonna be, and you know exactly what to do right away.
Got him.
Touche. Got him for sure.
God,
Sorry, Ryan.
Hey, it's reality. It's how the game's played, I guess. Or how I play it anyways.
Every game, yeah. All right.
To the
so-
chagrin of all others playing.
all
Is
right,
this a
so-
staircase below us, or is this like
That
a
is-
tower?
Okay, so there's a staircase at the bottom of the map here. That kind of leads down into the tower, where you would have come up if you had come up from the bottom floors. Where you guys are right now, it's just solid ground underneath you.
All right. Don't tell me it's my turn yet, just so I can look at what I want to do.
It is your turn now.
Launch all zig, Brian.
Yeah.
use your mega attacks.
So are the ones
Oh wait, did we rest? We didn't rest, did we?
Yeah, we got a
It
long
just
rest.
should be rest.
Yeah,
We
right.
did, okay.
from a level up, yeah.
Magical
Thank God.
long rest.
So are all the dudes in a circle there? They're chanting, right? So they're not like engaged.
They don't make any move to engage you guys yet. They are chanting, yeah.
But the elementals are moving to engage. Is that correct, or they're just kind
That's
of
correct. Yep.
lumbering? I quickly turn to my comrades with a quizzical look. Should we
In the face.
go straight for the guy chanting, or deal with the ads?
It's
Is
a
it-
Stormcaller.
Chanting, he was talking to us.
I
He
look at
was.
Bryn and I say, I could do something That's going to be pretty devastating, but you make a call on what you want to do.
Yeah. So can I think you and
Pretty
I?
devastating to who?
Do Boil Stormcaller.
Okay.
Oh, I can do. Okay.
Does like is it something that me going before you would impact?
No,
like
no,
you have to
whatever
be,
you
like,
choose, it doesn't.
unharassed?
No,
And
doesn't
as you
have any
guys look
impact.
at the cultists chanting in a circle there around Boilstorm Caller, you do notice that there is like a flicker of blue lightning that seems to circle around them a bit.
So they might be a little
Ooh,
protected.
they're under a
That's some
shield.
sort of protection.
Oh no.
Okay, Ryan, what are you gonna do?
Wait, who has
I
the
don't
shield? Which one?
All the guys in the middle.
All of them.
Oh, but not the elementals up here?
Nope.
There's like there's like a flicker of blue lightning that kind of arcs around the circle here occasionally, kind of intermittently.
Maybe it's not a shield.
Did you draw the dragons?
The short answer is yes, but the long answer is that I just like took some
It's also
existing
yes.
dragon and painted over them with paint, and then just filled.
Ah, yeah.
I like it.
This would have been
Created
like
that spell.
this is the symbol of the great binding that you guys would have saw kind of on like the normal temples and stuff, but here it is in a nice big picture. So
Okay.
Very nice.
Drum roll.
I will. I'm gonna step to the south side a little. And I will use a bonus action to put Hunter's Mark on the closest fire elemental. And let me make sure I use the spell slot for that. And then I am going to fire a sharpshooter shot right down his throat. With an arrow +1.
okay,
Ooh, bringing out the big guns.
Gotta bring out those slightly larger arrows. Okay, so sharpshooter shot. Advantage because he hasn't gone. Bow attack.
You have force cage? Yep.
So that'll be a 19.
That's what I was thinking.
a 19 is a hit.
19's a hit. All right. So that does 11 plus 10, so that's 21. D6.
Pick up force cage, one
Plus
of the
3
elementals.
plus 1, so 25 damage on the first shot.
It's a big load to shoot. 'Cause it's such a high
If you
level.
force cage, can I still damage the caged person?
No.
Oh.
It's a crowd control, like to isolate one guy for basically the duration of the fight. so
Are you
can
going
fight all the
before
ads.
or after
Go
me?
ahead, Ryan.
Oh shit!
I clicked the button, but it didn't. I thought it was lagging. It hasn't. Oh, there it goes. 19 again.
Okay, hit again.
So slash 1d6.
Yeah, you might want to hold on to that one in case.
Ooh, only 1 plus
Yours fails.
10
Yeah.
plus 1. So I've got
19?
20 on the second shot
Okay.
because it's an arrow +1 as well.
Right. Okay.
So total of 45 damage.
Your magical arrow pierces into the fire elemental, kind of where the flames are peeking out from underneath the hard armor, and where it hits that, you can see the magical arrow kind of like spread out a little bit and extinguish the flames before it kind of reconstitutes, and you can hear it kind of grimace in pain. Anything else for your turn?
That would be my turn.
Okay, Kelnozz, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna hold on to my force cage for now. And let me just check range. I'm gonna do a hypnotic pattern on these two dudes. I just want to check that I have range on them. 120 feet, that should be good. Yeah, I'm sure that's fine. Okay, so let me cast that. And then I'll hold on to my force cage. We might need it later. So...
Double force cage. It's a cage within a cage.
Spell save 18. Wisdom.
And it's centered on these guys.
Yes. I'll do it. Well, this guy can't do anything anyways. I'll do it right there. So, this guy, this guy, this guy.
Okay, so just in case it makes a difference to you, this guy's back is turned to there. They're all facing inwards. So he's not going to see it.
Oh, I think I have to see it.
They do have to see it.
Each creature in the area who sees the pattern. Gotcha. Okay, well then these two guys then.
Okay.
This guy, this guy. Maybe it would catch his attention. It's so like flickery. He'd be like, huh? And then
Wisdom saving throw.
unlock himself.
This is not going to go well. All right.
Oh yeah. It's done.
Yeah. Okay, so both of those things, they just kind of stop in their tracks when they see this swirling pattern, and they just become like essentially inert and seem to go catatonic here while they're looking at it. And then now they're just swaying kind of in the storm winds a bit.
That was amazing.
Okay.
And my last action, as a bonus action, I'm gonna hit Tharhun with some Bardic Inspiration.
Oh yeah.
Get that sweet, sweet, sweet. Wait, are we level 15? 14? 15.
We are 15.
It's a D12 now.
Oh. That could still be 1.
Yeah.
Could be. That's
Sweet.
it for me.
Okay. On Boyle Stormcaller's turn, you see him kind of pull out and draw his axe and look at you guys, but he doesn't seem to move away from the Sapphire Dragon symbol that he's standing on. And he says, "The tires of change will roll across this world, and we shall be there to rebuild it and let chaos rule supreme." And as he says this, like a big bolt of sapphire blue lightning strikes down on the tower, just like a few feet over here to the west. Doesn't hit anyone or anything, but for a moment the whole tower is illuminated in the sapphire light. Okay. Go ahead, Grage.
Right. Are the tiles 5 or
Yeah.
like they seem smaller? Okay.
No, they're definitely 5. Yep.
Okay. 15. Boop. All right.
You should even be able to rely on the line this time, thankfully.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's no fun.
I know.
All right. This is Earth Elemental. Looks like.
Yep.
Key.
Your guess is as good as ours.
Looks good. I approve. All right. He hasn't gone yet. I'm going to punch him. Yeah.
Oof.
26.
26 is certainly a hit.
Oh, Josh and Sean, I believe. Because Josh's sister died.
All right, so you punch this thing and you see like cracks splinter out under your fist.
On condolences to Josh. Yes. All right. I will also.
Such excitement as you're popping elementals.
I'm awake. Coffee's kicking in.
All right,
Fuck,
so
buddy.
you hit it,
Yeah, this
and
hour?
the rock creature doesn't seem to quiver underneath your stunning strike.
Good.
Nice one.
All right.
I don't really want to waste him too much. This feels like a end fight here.
That
End
24
of-
hits, so go ahead with the damage.
Campaign.
Oh no, they're still downstairs. Who knows what's there?
Side quest. Do you finish him? No, we go look downstairs.
All right, so a flurry of blows, and after Grage is done, the Earth Elemental has like some small chunks missing out of him, and cracks kind of spider webbing throughout his body, but kind of still holds his rock maul menacingly. Okay, on the cultist turn, you hear them kind of just continue their chant. They're calling out to Bari the Blue, talking about the tires of change and that their tires are filled with water. Tharhun?
All right. I guess I'll come up and help you, Grage. I'll swing at this guy. Ugh. Should I throw a D12 on there?
Might as well.
I don't know. It's a pretty bad roll, but
D12 is a pretty big dice, though.
that's true. Come on! 17?
17 is a miss.
Oh!
Unfortunately, you just miss, scraping by, your sword doing no damage.
I take careful aim and strike again. Oh man, well that would do.
Jesus Christ,
Shit.
32.
I've never seen a 32.
I'll reroll one of that one. Oh, it's still a 1. Oh well.
So
16 damage.
Okay.
Ugh, worthless damage.
Alright, anything else on your turn?
You know what? I forgot about one thing. I actually have Hunter's Mark as well.
Like
It's
you
a
need
bonus.
more damage.
Yeah, but like, why not, right? How does it work? Because I can move it if I transfer it to
Kill it,
someone else.
Yeah.
Right? That's how it works? Okay, I'm gonna try it. So,
Okay, you're gonna bonus Hunter's Mark the Elemental.
yeah.
Okay. You can roll the extra damage for it, and we'll just pretend you did it before your attack.
Okay. 1d6, is it? Sure. An extra 3 damage. I like it.
How did you get Hunter's Mark?
I've had it this entire time. It's like a
Paladin.
class feat, yeah. I get it for free actually because it's of the Vengeance Paladin.
Nice.
So all that damage you've done, you could have done more.
I could have been doing more this entire time. Oh god.
You know what? We're just gonna have to push Tharhun off the side of this building. Think of all. You'll take the damage
phoning
and
it in,
fall
boys.
damage. That you...
I'm unlocking my true power right now for this glorious battle.
Alright, Yaka's up.
Use the pain of loss.
Oh,
All right. I think my first priority here. So, sort of correct me if I'm wrong here, Bob, but that black line around the outside of the symbol where all those guys are lined up on, is that kind of like? Is there kind of like a bubble of like lightning-y stuff kind of protecting them? That's the sort of shield that you're talking about.
Well, the black line is just part of the
But like roughly where that
roughly where
falls.
the black line is. Yes, that's where the blue crackling line. But it doesn't represent the blue crackle. It's just part of the symbol.
So if I go on to like right about here, if I get up close to it, can I use like some sort of arcana or investigation or something to try and discern whether or not we can like get through this thing, or like if this is a shield and we shouldn't bother, or like basically what this thing is?
So you can use Arcana to get like a intuition of what it is. If you want definite information, magical information about what it is, you'd have to use Detect Magic. But go ahead and roll the Arcana.
I don't really want
to. Ritual.
I don't want to burn a spell on it, so I'm going to use Arcana,
Yeah.
just to try and get a sense of it.
I think I can do it on my next turn.
I got a good roll.
So, I mean, it's a very strong intuition that they're likely creating some kind of circle protection. It could be to either... It could be to protect him. It could also be they're channeling their power into him for whatever his thing is, but a prudent caution might be that it might be some kind of form of protection.
Okay. That's kind of what I thought. Alright, I'll use my last space of movement to go there. And then I'm going to look south and lightning bolt this fire elemental. It's down south.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just double thinking.
The nearer one, though, right? Or the furthest one away?
Oh yeah, look at there's two of them. Sorry, I didn't scroll down. I'm actually double thinking what I just said, because I think if I lightning bolt to the north, I can actually hit two guys. Like I can clip that fire elemental, and then the guy who's north of him. Would that be possible?
Sorry, the fire elemental to the north?
No, if I shoot it north, the earth elemental, and then the sort of bluey guy.
Yeah, it's a 5-foot wide line that's 30 feet, so it's pretty like they're pretty close together along a certain line. So I'd say yeah.
Okay. All right, then I'll fire it north just because I'll do more. I'll be more effective.
Can it bounce off walls?
It can bounce off walls, and I can curve bullets, so I think I can get it to go all the way around the circle.
Walls. There's like an edge.
I know. The lightning bolt. But I can curve lightning
Stand
bolts.
around with mirrors.
Hate lightning.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your attack
I'm going to
damage.
cast it at a slightly higher level to add a little extra damage. Oh, that looks like a pretty good roll.
Ooh, Earth Elemental.
Oh,
That's
how dare you make a
ridiculous.
save?
That's ridiculous. And then the Water Elemental. Fail. Alright.
38 damage.
Alright, 38 divided by 2 is 19. Sounds alright.
19 to be half, yeah.
Okay, so the Earth Elemental is able to kind of lurch to the side, and even though the lightning does kind of crackle up the side of his body, he mostly avoids it. However, the Water Elemental behind him is caught full force, and you can see the electricity kind of cascade around its body as it seizes and convulses for a few moments, clearly in pain. Anything else on your turn?
That's it for me.
Alright, Ashbark, you're up.
Okay, so Eikooc, you think they're well protected? I can't.
They
Like-
seem to have a circle of protection.
Yes, but what does that do again? I forgot.
Protects them from things.
So I can't nuke them with spells.
I expect not.
Eikooc. There is three guys north. I guess I will make my way. No, actually. So what are these three? The two elementals, the air elemental and the water elemental, to the north.
That's right, the
Oh.
darker blue ones are water.
Those
Yeah.
two are hypnotic patterns, so we don't want to hit them.
We don't.
Yeah, they're stunned as long as I concentrate on it.
Okay, well, in that case, I will wiggle myself to. Oh no, wait, this guy is dead. This guy is far away. And I can't nuke anybody. You know what? I will, for the sake of movement points, but yeah, I'm not gonna ruin the movement points. I will cast Blight on this creature here. Is my level spell, and it's DC.
You just have to get a little bit closer.
Oh, my microphone is. Oh no. Ah, okay. So the range, yes. Well, yeah, I don't mind to.
Okay, and it's a water elemental.
I'll move here. I can move here. I'll move here.
Constitution saving throw. No good.
Ah, yeah.
Okay.
39 necrotic damage.
Okay, so just as this creature seems to gain control of its electrocuted spasms, you can see like a dark energy kind of swirl in the waters that create this thing's body, and its kind of unearthly, unhuman face seems to kind of twist darkly in what seems like torment. Anything else on your turn?
No, that's it.
And that water elemental is now looking very kind of weak, and the waters that slosh around inside of it is turning more slowly. However, it is still trudging forward and attempting to stop you guys from interfering with the ritual here. And it can go 40 feet, so no problem. It's going to go right towards this little halfling that heard it.
Aha! That was so small, like wiggle between his toes.
And as he gets close, in his watery hand, shards of ice kind of grow out of it into a trident, and he strikes at you 3 times. That's
Not once,
That
not
would
twice.
hit, but he has a disadvantage.
disadvantage. I almost forgot. Okay, so
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is the first time. God, these rolls are going to be wasted.
Wow, that would be a hit.
Does
That's
a
a miss.
19 hit?
No, I have AC 21.
Oh my god.
Got him!
Okay, so this is the last one.
Oh my god.
So
21 AC.
each time you're just able
Ridiculous.
to dodge out of the way, twisting out of the way of this icy trident that starts stabbing out at you. And luckily, with the help of your cloak, you are managed to miss. He manages to miss every single time.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm a lucky little halfling.
The fire elemental is going. While I'm doing with the fire elemental, Nyber, can you just double check the hypnotic pattern? Do the other guys get a turn, save at the end of their turn? Just look it up while I figure this part out. Yeah. So. Yeah.
Or we'll have the squishes at the back unprotected.
Yeah, it just says the spell ends if an affected creature takes damage or if someone else uses an action to shake them from their stupor.
Yeah, it says on a fail save, the creature becomes enchanted for the duration.
Yeah. So it lasts for a minute, but it's concentration.
Okay, so they don't get a thing, right?
Yeah, they don't get a save every turn.
Okay. So this fire elemental basically just rushes up to Bryn and putting himself just a little bit between Bryn and Kelnozz. You can see that it kind of used all of its energy to get to you that fast, taking the dash action. And the other fire elemental moves towards the wizard. His scimitar is kind of bursting into flame as he attacks. That's a miss.
That hits.
That's a hit. Okay, take 7 slashing damage and 5 fire damage.
Okay. And that's it.
That's a hit, so just take the same amount of 7 slashing, 5 fire.
Oop.
And his last scimitar attack. So another 7
That's
slashing, 5 fire. As his
36 damage.
So as the scimitars swirl through the air, leaving trails of fire as it slashes into you.
How hurt are you right now?
Almost half health.
Okay.
How much health do you have
90.
total? 90? Wow, he dealt that much. Okay.
Okay,
Shit.
and the Earth Elemental is going to try and attack. I'm going to try and attack Grage.
Bring it.
And he lifts his stony maul really high up in the air as he goes for a huge attack. And it slams the ground before Grage, making a thunderous attack, but Grage is able to quickly dart out of the way, unharmed by this attack. Bryn, you're
My
up.
mom hit harder than that.
Okay. I'm going to take a step back from the fire elemental that's next to me, invoking an attack of opportunity.
All right.
Wait, don't you ignore those?
However, it's taken at disadvantage.
Oof.
Oh, that's it.
Giant oof. All right. Take 7
Alright.
slashing damage.
I will use a new feature I have and take an uncanny dodge.
Ooh.
When an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attack's damage against you. Does that apply here?
Yeah.
Does using a reaction preclude me from using a bonus action or any further actions in my
To stop
thing?
you from taking another reaction between now and the beginning.
I
of the
only,
next
that's
turn.
the only reaction I have, I guess. Okay. So then I take 4 damage then? 7's really
3.
not that much.
Take 3.
3.
But still roll a concentration check for Hunter's Mark.
Yes.
You just need to get 10. Constitution saving throw.
What is happening here? I can't.
We're playing Dungeons and
There we
Dragons.
go. What are we doing, guys? No, I couldn't get my health bar to open so that I could take the health off. Okay, concentration check is a Constitution saving throw.
That's right.
Go.
No
19?
problem. Yep.
Sweet. All right. Despite the fact that I succeeded that concentration, I am going to stop concentrating on that spell. And I look at the fire elemental in front of me, and my skin starts to appear barky, and leaves sprout from in my hair. And I will cast Guardian of Nature on myself.
Oh, nice.
And I'm
What's
gonna
that
be
do?
the Great Tree, so it's only really at the bottom there. So I gain 10 temporary hit points. Constitution saving throws I make with advantage now. Dexterity and wisdom-based attack rolls are now advantage,
So good.
which is key.
That's very good.
And while I'm on the ground within 15 feet of me is difficult terrain for my enemies.
Oh, yeah.
You guys can see the circle?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a solid area. It only says enemies, so I assume my friends can travel unhindered.
Awesome.
There we go. All right.
Give a
Just-
tree.
And that was a bonus action.
That's a bonus action.
That's a bonus action. That's right. So that
It's a nice
took over
bonus.
her Hunter's Mark. So you gotta get the first advantage shot and then cast it on the second one, so that I just have advantage going forward. And then I will bend back my bow. And who should I fire at? The one in front of us is. You can take Hunter's Mark off the one next to Eikooc. How sad is that one? Am I the only one that hit that one? I wasn't paying attention to when
This
Yeah,
guy?
specific
I
guys.
think you're the only
otherwise-
one that hit it.
Yeah.
Definitely
Okay.
does seem somewhat diminished in its vitality.
Seems somewhat diminished in his vitality. All right. So what I will do now is I'm gonna fire some arrows. So take the first shot at the one that's next to Eikooc there. We'll do that with advantage. And I might as well use another arrow +1 here. Ooh. You know what? I'm going to fire the first one with a walloping arrow. My last walloping arrow.
After careful consideration, I choose to attack.
That's right. But I turned into a great tree first, so that's new.
That's
Come
true.
on.
That was cool. That was cool.
So 25.
Okay, 25 is a hit. This is against that fire elemental.
Uh,
right?
Yeah, the one next to Eikooc, not the one between myself and Kelnozz, the one I already hit. So that would do 7 plus 10 is 17. And then he needs to make a DC 10 strength save. That's the last of the walloping arrows, so I'll delete them.
Is this gonna make him prone if it
Yes.
succeeds? Okay, so
Yes.
the arrow hits him and you can see him kind of stagger back, but he's a creature made of fire, and so the fire underneath him swirls and keeps him balanced, and he's immune to prone.
Touche. Those walloping arrows really didn't turn out the way they were expected. So I'll fire my next shot, which will be an arrow +1. That down with the sharpshooter thing. So 23.
23 hits.
So that'll be 19 more damage.
Alright, so that creature, as it just kind of finishes slicing into Eikooc, you can see your arrows hit it and slam into it, and the fire kind of roars in pain, and you can see that the fire is like flickering and dim, much more dim than it was when at the beginning, and it seems much weaker now.
And that's it.
Okay, Kelnozz is up.
I'm gonna move forward. I'm gonna protect the Eikooc here. So I'm gonna be attacking this fire elemental that hopefully will die very soon.
You're gonna use your
So,
fire
here we go.
scimitar, right?
I will, but it does it absorb the fire? Can I do a nature check to see if I would know?
Yeah, do a nature check.
I thought it's just would be immune to the extra fire damage.
You're pretty sure fighting fire with fire is a saying for a reason.
But wouldn't the damage, because the fire damage is just on top of the slashing damage.
Can't you just turn off the sword?
Well, yeah.
Fire damage could also potentially heal it.
Oh yeah, my swords aren't on fire right now.
Fight fire with fire.
But they're just, it's a scimitar +2 though.
A certain level of humor is being interwoven into this suggestion.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna do it because they're not on fire. So I'm just rolling for normal damage.
Alright,
Oops.
so a 19 hits.
Okay.
So we got 8 and a 6.
Sorry. I rolled normal for both. Wait. Why did it roll twice? Yeah. So those are my two attacks. 19, 27. My bad. And then bonus action, I'm going to hit Tharhun with my second Bardic Inspiration.
Thank you, good
Is this
sir.
guy dead? Is the 14 damage enough to kill the fire elemental?
No, it is looking still very dim, but it is not extinguished yet.
Okay,
Okay, great.
that's it for me.
Alright, I'm gonna try and help out the cookie monster there. I'm going
Cookie
to
monster.
shoot my bow at the fire elemental.
Okay, that's a hit. I thought you meant the blue dragonborn at first.
No, yuck.
Yeah.
Cookie monster.
Yeah, no, I'm just slow.
Do I go 3 times or 2 times with the bow?
Actually, technically, you should be doing this at disadvantage because you're shooting ranged while you're in melee battle. So you can treat that all as one.
Wait,
roll.
Grage is in melee because this thing is dead, isn't it? The Earth Elemental?
No, the Earth Elemental is not dead.
Oh my god! Oh, I thought this Skullman dead.
When
Oh,
when something is dead, I put a big red X through it.
yes,
This,
sorry.
This skull is Tharhun's hunter's mark.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're taking back my sweet damage there.
Unfortunately. So you can attack again with disadvantage, or you could punch out at the Earth Elemental, or move and punch, or...
What's the Earth Elemental looking like?
He's looking very, very damaged, very beat up.
Alright. We'll punch out.
Okay. Unfortunately, a 16, you're not able to get through his armor. Alright, on Boyle's turn, he calls out and says, "We've worked too hard to prepare this world for Bari's arrival. Stop them!" And he gestures at some of the cultists, and you can see about half of them stop chanting and draw daggers as they move towards you guys. The blue lightning continues to kind of flicker around the circle around them, but at a diminished, in a diminished way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now.
Well,
Most of them are too far away. But some of them are not. Alright, this guy's gonna go here. And this guy's gonna go 5, 15, 25. Oh, I can't get to you.
Your difficult terrain's already paid off.
Yeah. Okay, and the other ones are really far away. This one is gonna just kind of rush up to Ashbark using his dash.
oh. What crowd control do we have?
Oh no. So this guy's gonna just go over there. These guys go there. These guys just kind of spread themselves out a bit. Alright, so that guy couldn't get close enough without... So he's just going to use the rest of his action to dash the rest of the way, unfortunately. This one dashed, and these two can attack, so... These guys are... One attacks Ashbark. Okay, so he misses. And the other one's going to attack Grage. And he misses. These guys, they seem pretty weak. They're not built like fighters or even seem to have too much magical ability to them. Alright, so kind of ineffective, but there you are. Tharhun, your turn.
They seem not to be needed anymore.
Okay. Probably just gonna wail on this guy some more, hopefully more effectively this time. Yeah.
This is the Earth Elemental?
Yeah.
Okay, that's definitely a hit. So you re-rolling any numbers?
Nope, they're all decent.
Okay. So the Earth Elemental is still on his feet, still rumbling in attack.
I'll swing at him one more time.
Jesus.
I'm gonna re-roll some of these numbers though.
You have inspiration too? Bardic inspiration.
Oh yeah, I could add some extra damage.
Damage, yeah.
Yep.
Alright, here's a 1d12 coming at you. So 7 minus 2 is 5. So 5 and 6 is 11. Wait a sec, did I screw something up here?
I think I screwed everything.
'Cause 13 is not enough. Oh, I bet you I didn't use the minus 5. But that's okay, whatever. How do I activate the minus 5?
You kind of rolled crappy too. You got a 2, 2, and 1 on that.
Yeah, yeah, it's true. Well, I averaged that out to a 7, right? 6 and 1. So.
But you could just do 31, like do what Ryan does, 31 minus 5, and 10. Like, still would have hit.
What? Oh, yeah, that's true. But afterwards, it's kind of lame to do that, I suppose.
That's how I've been doing it the whole time, Scott. Don't rag on me for doing manual math.
I could have sworn I clicked this middle button. Hold on, let me try this one more time. This one doesn't count for anything. I'm just checking it. Plus 2 plus 6 plus 5 plus 2. And then if I click this one.
Oh, that's the roll you
I
wanted.
wish that was the one I got.
Now you've wasted it.
6 plus 2 plus 5. I'm not sure what's going on.
Doesn't exist anymore.
What's the total?
Yeah.
What's the total damage you did?
Proficiency.
Ignore all this stuff. The total was, what was it? 13 plus 3 is 16, plus 5 is 21, plus I got 6 on that d12, so 27 in total.
But you need to add 20 to that, Scott, because you meant to do the great attacks on both of them, right?
True. Okay, well there it is. Oh, great axe plus 2. What the hell kind of thing is an axe? I didn't need that. Okay, hold on. Let me try this. So I do this. If I click this, do I get the minus 5? I do.
Okay, yuck, you're up.
Okay.
There we go.
I'm just gonna check something.
Don't let him do it.
Yeah, alright. Let's do that. Blast template.
Heavy flamer template.
I'm gonna use my basilisk.
Let's scatter.
Roll a scatter dice. No!
Did you guess range?
And I'm gonna cast Shatter. But I'm
Is
gonna
that
cast it.
is that a 10-foot?
It's a 10-foot as opposed to a 15, yeah. And I'm going to cast it at a high enough level that I can keep all my friends safe.
Yeah, I was about to ask.
Please do that.
Shatter all of my friends.
Shatter is not a good thing to be casting on right now.
So I'm going to cast it at a
Scorched earth.
level 5. So I'm increasing it from level 2 to level 5. Here we go. Oh, not a very good roll. Not a lot of damage, but at least it hits a lot of guys.
You saved your friend's lives.
Yeah.
All right. All those guys did not have enough to survive, even if they did pass. So I'm not rolling for them.
Awesome.
The water elemental is going to do con saving throw. Yeah, Constitution saving throw. Oof.
Oof, oof, oof.
Doesn't he take double damage for a critical fail?
That'd be
That'd be
interesting. Okay, so the stone elemental just shatters into a whole bunch of pebbles and rocks. The cultist that is standing outside of the circle just kind of crumples underneath this shatter. The other cultist that was inside the circle, you kind of get the impression that the magic kind of was buffered a little bit, but the cultist was so weak that he succumbed to this anyway. And the water elemental just kind of reels in pain as the thunderous cacophony kind of rings around it. And it's looking very kind of...
Is cultist get impacted
Oh,
as well?
I missed that guy. He just
Dead.
crumples.
Awesome.
Okay, and the water elemental is now kind of looking very inconsistent. A lot of the water is kind of sweeping away, moving very slowly within it.
How about this guy? How's he looking?
Oh, I forgot that guy didn't. I have to roll for him. Terrible.
27.
All right, you see him. The
thank
shatter
goodness.
just kind of like blows him out like a candle, and he's extinguished.
Thunder damage.
All right, Ashbark is up.
Yes. Okay. As my bonus action, I will cast Healing Word on Eikooc as a level 3 spell.
Ooh, thank you.
Oh shit, only 5. But however, I also get a bonus because of my Moonsicle. So you get 9 health, I guess.
No, you get
14.
14.
I'll take
14.
Yeah. You have 5 for the higher cast, 5 for the main roll, and then the 4.
Okay. Yes. Okay. That's what it is. Okay.
I feel
Okay.
much better.
And for your main action,
And for my main action, I will cast
now
as a level
just remember,
3.
you can only cast a cantrip.
Oh shit. Okay. Well then, unfortunately, as a cantrip, I will primal savage this
yeah.
water element.
You could attack normally as well if you wish.
Yeah, but this is better than... Yeah, this is my normal cantrip attack.
Okay.
I will slice. And because of a Moonsicle, I get +2 to hit. So, like, 26.
Okay, but still 18 damage.
Yeah, I don't think I get bonus damage. Let me reread, but I don't think I do. Oh! You gain a bonus to attack and damage rolls. But damage rolls made with it. So maybe a sickle damage rolls, not spell damage rolls.
Right. Okay.
Because it says specifically after that I get bonus to spell attack rolls and spell save DCs and stuff.
Okay.
It never says explicitly spell damage.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah.
Okay, so
Sorry.
the water creature is still alive, but seems extremely injured at this point. It is going to continue attacking you with unworldly perseverance here.
Get away.
Alright, so Trident flashes out again 3 times.
Oof. Oh,
Your AC's 21.
21.
I hate you.
I was prepared. Oh!
Oh,
I
it's
got
still a
hit.
disadvantage, so it's a 15.
Oh, okay, yes. Oh.
I missed 3 times again.
Oh shit.
This cloak is the best item in the whole game.
Yeah. I mean, it's working out very well now.
Yeah.
Some battles it gets. So any area of effect any damage I take would cancel the effect of my cloak, not just being stricken with a weapon.
Right. Okay. Now this one is going to zoom into Kelnozz here.
Do it.
He has,
This one here?
yeah, 2 scimitars that are flaming.
Even with difficult terrain?
Yeah, he only moved 5 feet.
Yeah.
Kelnozz is healed by fire scimitars.
That's right.
Good to know. Alright, that's a miss. That's a miss.
You
I
could say
didn't miss
he's
all these.
playing with fire.
Oh my god.
Wow, Bob.
Oh my god.
That's with a +7.
I know.
An 8 and a 9.
Oh wow, you guys didn't need a challenge. Alright, and the air elemental is still stunned, which I was trying to nullify by hitting Kelnozz. Didn't happen. And the earth elemental is Dunzo.
And then Bryn.
Bryn.
Alright.
You got a cultist in your face.
Cultist in my face. The whole ring of guys got shattered. There's a fire elemental next to Kelnozz. Those 2 at the top are still hypnotized. Okay, I'm gonna leave those guys alone. Well, first things first, I will have to take a step back from this fellow. Just go right here, invoking an attack of opportunity.
But you have like a bonus action free thing.
What do you mean?
Can you disengage?
Can't you like disengage as a bonus action or something?
No, this is my thing. I'm actually gonna go to the other side. I'm gonna go to this side so that I'm less far away.
Hey,
And he takes it at disadvantage. That's my thing. His attack of opportunities with disadvantage. So, I think Bob's only hit 2 in the history of this campaign since I got that ability. So it's usually
nice.
a pretty consistent.
I waste all of my crits trying to get Raj.
Yeah, there is so many crits.
This fire elemental next to Kelnozz, has he been damaged at all, or is he happy?
Pretty fresh, I think.
He's pretty fresh.
Yeah, he does. The fires him look bright and ferocious.
Those
Okay,
cultist
right,
guys
right.
seem to be like one hit guys. Like
Yeah,
cultists.
Okay. I will take my my first shot,
this guy?
and I'm gonna go for the fire elemental.
Guess he's gonna try to break my concentration.
Yeah, we gotta stop him from breaking your concentration here. So, I'm gonna use another arrow +1 and a sharpshooter shot with advantage. Blast him. So 24.
Okay, 24 is a hit.
All right, so does 24 damage. And holy shit, I'm gonna do it again. Running
That's
out of these
crazy.
arrow +1s. Okay.
This is a sharpshooter attack?
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
So 21,
21 is a hit.
and that one will do 25 damage. So 49 in total.
Good.
Alright, the
Not bad.
creature turns around and you can see the fury in its fiery eyes as your 2 arrows do significant damage to this creature.
Yeah, why did it just zoom in that time? It hasn't been doing that the whole time. Why did it select this one moment?
It was
Okay.
a dramatic moment.
Okay, Kelnozz is up.
Okay, with my action, I will use Normal scimitar plus 2 attacks to attack this fire elemental dude. Oh yeah, look at this damage.
Yep, 2 hits.
So 14 damage.
That's 15 damage.
14 damage.
9 and 6.
15 damage.
Okay.
Is he still alive?
He is still alive. He's
Son of a... Okay.
he's not looking that diminished, but he is looking significantly hurt.
Who wants a bardic inspiration?
Whoever's coming up next to
Take it. Since no, well, no, I went before you. You should give it to someone whose turn is upcoming.
Tharhun, always Tharhun.
Grage or Tharhun.
What was a safe choice? I mean,
Did he use it last time?
I did, yeah, actually. I should take it off.
So you
Or,
get one more?
and put it back on. Alright,
And
sweet.
that's it for me. I'm about to get hit by this stupid thing.
nah.
And they're-
It actually letterboxed you, like when you got too close. Just
I
do it.
think that was just timing with the fact that I hadn't said anything. I don't it wasn't zooming in at all this time until I wasn't talking and then it zoomed in.
All right, Grage is up.
So I'll help out Kelnozz here.
Okay.
$22.
22 is a hit. Yep, is a hit. Ooh, nice.
Still alive?
Yes.
Still alive?
He's still alive.
Oh.
16, unfortunately, the fire elemental is finally able to get wise to your attacks and flitters around your third attack.
Okay, I gotta go take care of the baby.
Have fun taking care of the baby you just made.
Okay.
I have to get the baby.
Oops. Okay. I just opened the wrong thing here. Okay, Boyle Stormcaller grimaces in frustration and says, "You're too late to stop this, but I will take pleasure in your demise." And gripping his axe, he sprints 10 feet forward and then leaps 12 feet in the air.
Strange amount.
Whoa.
Oddly specific. 12 feet.
Landing
Ooh.
over the corpses of the cultists around him and right in the middle of you guys. As he does so, his eyes glow, eyes, which constantly glow with copper light, seem to explode in fury and anger, and he goes, "Ah!" And blue lightning.
Max out your microphone.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Can you try it again?
No, blue lightning.
It went quiet.
It went quiet.
Blue lightning just erupts around him, and
Uh-oh.
you can feel like winds around you whipping up around him as he flies into a rage.
I feel like this needs to end with Tharhun and this guy having like a
Showdown.
yeah, but like Cell Gohan, or like like pushing the beam of energy back and forth kind of situation.
I have something to say about that, but it's going to be ruined at the end of the thing because I bet you haven't seen the movie. But anyway, just remind me about it at the end. All right. So.
He forfeits.
Okay, so Ashbark, make a DC. Sorry, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, that's where they get me. Ooh,
Nice.
that's where I get them.
Nice. Okay. So you take 6 lightning damage as some of this blue lightning crackles and hits you. You do manage to kind of dodge and get out of the way mostly, but it does kind of brush past you and you can feel the charge going through your body. He is going to attack Tharhun with a reckless attack.
Which means he has.
Advantage.
Okay, but doesn't that mean like we get
That's
advantage on
-10.
him?
Yes.
Okay.
Sweet.
Okay. So, I assume that's a hit. Oh, it's advantage, so I have to roll just in case. Yeah, noted. Okay, take 15 slashing damage. And he attacks again. Okay, take 15 slashing damage as his great axe slams into you, at some points cracking through your armor, at other points just giving you a significant wallop, and his copper eyes glow with rage, meeting your sapphire blue eyes with only a few inches of distance between you. This guy is now that you look, now he's right next to Tharhun, you see that they are essentially like palette swaps of each other, with Tharhun's copper scales and blue eyes contrasted with this guy's blue skin and copper eyes. And as their swords and axe clashes together, you guys see in the sky clouds and claps of copper lightning intermixed with the blue. Alright.
Oh boy.
This cultist, with difficulty, moves towards Bryn.
With extreme difficulty.
Misses.
Good old miss.
Alright. This guy runs over here and shakes the water elemental awake.
No.
Our only weakness.
This guy draws his dagger and starts running to join the fray.
Damn it.
Don't forget about difficult terrain when figuring out how fast they go, if they enter my sphere of influence.
Okay, and this one is going to attack as well. Is that a hit?
19?
Yeah.
I believe it is.
Okay, take 4 slashing damage and roll a Constitution saving throw with advantage to keep concentration.
Is that half damage? Because I can use my uncanny dodge as a reaction.
You can,
Although, yeah, I guess I would use it against him. He's attacking.
you can use it as you wish, yeah.
Okay. So I'll
According
take
to whatever
2.
rules there are, yeah. Okay, you still have to do the Constitution saving throw, though.
And if I refuse?
Then
Whoops.
you lose.
Constitution.
Alright,
18.
No problem. Okay, Tharhun, you're up. Now, I'm going to remind you, just in case you guys attack Boyle here, he has adamantine armor, which means you do not do criticals against him.
Oh,
No.
we can't win without criticals.
I know. I
Yeah.
need those.
Yeah.
It just counts as normal damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Double normal damage,
Adamantium
though.
damage. I have advantage against him though, because he's reckless, right?
Yes.
There's all that. I will use my bonus action to move my hunter's mark onto him, and I say,
Oh, you should have done concentration checks for that, but we'll forget it this time.
okay, I will slash at him correctly this time.
So that's the math is already done there. 25.
Yeah.
Okay, that is a hit.
And I got one reroll to do. Get rid of this one. Turn it to a 2. Excellent.
Double your damage.
So
Double your
36
pleasure.
36 damage.
Yep, 36 damage on that, and I think I'll start tossing some smites onto this.
Gotta smite every time.
Gotta smite.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking.
If you're gonna smite anyone, this is the guy to smite.
With like max level smite.
Should I? I need
I don't know.
some energy for other stuff, but I could do. Yeah, actually, I probably should do like. I'll do a level 3, I think.
It's 11 p.m.
Okay. All right. What's this for extra D8? So 2, 3, 4, 48. Kablamo! 14 damage on top of that.
That's 50 altogether for
50
anybody
on your first hit.
keeping track. Regular
That's what I like.
damage too, like no fancy crits or anything.
Your great sword manages to find a place that's not armored and cut into him. Go ahead with your second attack.
Alrighty.
Okay, 21 is a hit.
I got a 1 to reroll. To a 3. Plus 2.
So
28 so
damage.
far. And then I do another smite, so that's roll 48. 19. And then I'll throw the 1d12
You'll be
damage
doing,
on there. Oh, Hunter's Mark
Hunter's
too.
Mark on both of them?
Oh, I've already added that into my weapon stat, so that's good. There we go. Add another 6 onto there. So what was that? 28 plus 19 plus 6, I guess?
Please remember that I did 15 damage with 2 attacks. Combined.
53 damage with that one.
You did 103 damage, 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. This is damn like great weapon hunter. Like the adding 10 is just
It's
It's
incredible.
very
lot.
good.
Yeah.
okay. Anything else on your turn, Tharhun?
I already used my bonus action, no.
Okay, Eikooc, you're up.
Okay. Not sure if I should do this at this point, but kind of feels like I might. I don't know.
Turn him into a chicken.
Yeah. Turn him into a Tyrannosaurus Rex. No, I'm considering force caging him. He can't resist it. Like, he's just stuck in there. Is that too broken?
Shouldn't we kill him though? Because we can't kill him if he's inside a force cage, can we?
It'll expire. Like, we clean up all the ads and then we clean him up.
I mean,
Oh.
also, like, yeah,
It's immune to magic. Like, he can't teleport out. He can't interplanar travel out. He can't misty step out. Like, it's like he's stuck in there.
yeah.
Set up a kill box around him.
Yeah,
But
that's
it
true.
feels-
it feels really cheap though. Like,
Well-
I'm considering not doing it because it feels super cheap.
If it comes on my turn, I will send him into the fire plane of existence.
I'm gonna banish him.
Yeah, well, I want to plane shift him. Yep. I mean, like we have such high level spells at this point. If he doesn't have legendary resistances, we could just make him disappear.
Oh, has he been? Have we sent anything at him that could burn a legendary resistance? I don't think we have we?
We haven't, but like Force Cage isn't
Oh.
even gonna apply that because it's not. It doesn't even target him. It just goes
Oh.
around him.
Oh, really?
That's probably
Actually,
better then, yeah.
Area. Yeah, it's like not even something you can resist.
I mean,
Could you angle the cage such that it doesn't capture any of us?
Yeah, it could be. It's a 5 foot square right around him kind of thing. That's it, and it's like solid. There's like no holes in it. So,
I mean, why not?
all right. If you guys think that that's okay, then I'll do it.
Do it, definitely.
So there's two versions of this: the barred one and the non-barred one. And I'm gonna do the non-barred one.
Oh, he gets to use a charisma saving throw.
If he
So-
tries to teleport out or
Yeah.
interplanar travel out, he can do a charisma saving throw. It's his only way.
His only way.
Okay, so an invisible cube of magic forms around Boyle Stormcaller in mid-battle, and you can see he abruptly hits against the wall of magic there. And I'm just seeing, can you hear through him? Sound?
I think nothing. It says no matter, no spell effects.
Okay, so you just see him kind of like scream in fury inside the box.
All right. Well, now that I'm out of combat, I'm going to move to a safer spot.
Right in the middle.
Yeah, maybe I'll go like over here. Okay.
Borbs, can you remind me what his turquoise circle is?
He
That's
has
like the light blue lightning traveling around.
He's got
or-
like strong winds kind of blowing around him and blue lightning crackling out around him. It's like a storm aura.
Okay.
Okay, Ashbark is up.
Okay. I'm going to. Well, Bryn can just jangle out of everything. But still, just in case, I'm going to cast Hold Person as a level 3 spell.
On who?
On the two people around Bryn. They have to make a wisdom saving throw, and it's a concentration that I'm doing. Oh well.
Remember that those guys are like one-hit guys. Like if you got an
Yeah.
AoE attack, they would just go down.
Yeah.
Instantly.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of them immediately freezes as golden light kind of enconces him for a second. The other one seems to shrug off your magic and continue to harangue Bryn.
Harangue.
Mazel.
Lamazel.
It's a real schlamazel.
Anything else, Ashbark?
Too many.
Sure, as a bonus action, I cast another healing word at Eikooc.
Hey.
At level 1.
But you can't do that because you cast Hold Person.
Yes, right. I strike at this guy. No, I can't. I give up.
What about isn't there an elemental behind you?
Yes.
But I used an action to cast a spell
Oh,
on
that's
these
right,
things.
that's
I made
right,
a
yeah.
mistake. I'm fine.
Okay.
Taking out the chaff with complex spells instead of dealing with the matter at hand.
Oh, I know.
All right. Okay, Ashbark, you may take an attack of opportunity if you want.
Sure, and I'll cast my spell at him.
Oh fuck, this is good.
And
All right,
I get a +2 to hit. So I mean me. So it's like 20.
So you see the water elemental kind of like turn towards Eikooc, kind of understanding that Eikooc has just put Boyle in a cage, and so he tries to slosh over and attack the wizard. But as it leaves your area, you reach out with your magical spell, and it loses coherence and basically splashes onto the ground as loose water.
Is it going after me? 'Cause, like, keep in mind that it's not concentration.
I know.
Okay.
He's still mad at you.
Oh yeah, Bob's allowed to be mad at me for sure.
Well, it just makes logical sense for them to do something like that.
See, it was a part of my plan all along.
I just wanted to make sure you didn't think it was concentration.
All right.
Oh my god, I didn't scroll up. We have a problem here as well.
Yeah, they're getting woken up by the.
Jesus
By the
Christ.
cannon fodder.
Okay, so this guy, he holds up his hand, and some of the water forms into a trident, and he throws it at you.
I
Yuck.
cast shield.
Well, you have to wait till it hits first.
All right.
Okay, it hits.
I don't cast shield. like I don't know. What am I supposed to do?
Well, it depends on the roll. Like, if I rolled and it still would hit you, even if you cast shield, then you wouldn't cast it.
Okay. So
Right.
then I guess I.
If,
don't
does a 23
don't
hit
cast
you
it.
with a +5? Like, what's your normal AC?
Yeah. Like it's only 16, so I wouldn't have cast it for that one.
Yeah,
Right.
don't bother.
Yeah. Okay.
Because it's, yeah.
So how much damage? Sorry.
Okay, you take 7 piercing damage and 5 cold damage.
Ooh.
And even as that trident hits you, you look and it is forming another trident in his hand. He's throwing these at you, by the way.
Yeah. Okay, that one did miss.
Okay, that one missed. And then the last one.
Jeez, 3 tridents. That one is on my AC, so I will
you
just
do
use shield for that one. Yeah.
Okay. So the first one hits you, and you can feel the icy cold kind of spreading through the wound. The second one misses, and you turn back just in time to cast shield as the trident would have smashed into you. All right, and the last fire elemental is Grage back.
Yep.
All right. Well, it's going to attack Kelnozz.
Psych!
Okay, so its scimitars are not fiery this time as it attacks. It misses the first time. It misses the second time, pretty sure. And
Yep.
third time it hits. Takes
Yeah,
7
that's
slashing damage.
7 slash.
And make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. Okay.
Alright, you are able to maintain concentration on the hypnotic pattern.
Well, yeah. I guess I'm only good at getting one guy though.
Well, that guy misses his turn because you maintain concentration.
Nice.
And the Earth Elemental is down, so Bryn, you're up again.
All right, I take a step back, evoking an attack of opportunity from the gentleman on the right.
Alright, misses.
Miss. And then I'm going to fire a volley of arrows, making a 10-foot sphere. So I think I get these 3 chaff dudes.
You can use my 10-foot circle here in the corner.
Ooh, I like your 10-foot circle. I cannot use. There we go. There it is.
Okay.
Volley of arrows.
Go ahead with your rolls.
All right. So first one.
Hits.
23.
Just roll all 3.
Oh, these rolls.
Decent hits, and they're humanoid, right?
They're all dead from your arrows.
Oh yeah. Triple sow cow as a.
Triple Lux.
Yeah.
All right.
One attack.
That was one attack, yeah. Now the challenge here is it's actually like an ability attack, so we concluded that I can't make a second attack after, but I cleared 3 guys in one go, right? Otherwise, if I had shot at them individually, I would have only gotten 2. So
Yeah, it's totally worth it.
Okay, you're up,
You
Kelnozz.
get bonus action. Hunter's Mark again.
and record for fastest turn.
There you
Crushed
go.
it, Ryan.
That was really good. I'm gonna fight this dude. This fire elemental that's right next to me. I'm gonna keep swinging.
That's
Swinging
what
for the fences. Second one. Ooh, well. Second one was a miss. So 9 slashing. And 1 more bardic inspiration for Tharhun.
Okay, so that fire elemental definitely looking weakened and dim, but does still have fuel left to burn. Grage, you're up.
Let's snuff out the fire then.
Yeah, that's right.
Nice. All right. Still up?
There's something very unfair about Tharhun doing 50 damage
The 18 is the hit.
on a non-critical.
Yeah.
Grage doing 9 on a critical.
Is that
Okay.
9 on a critical?
No, oh, yeah, it was, but it was a bad roll a 2.
Still very unfair.
Yeah, I agree. As someone who does 9 damage a turn, I agree.
I never upgraded my fists.
Great fisting mastery.
Yeah. Is Ryan doing regular dance?
We can't hear you, Rye.
Yeah.
My left ass cheek is like, it's basically concave at this point from so much sitting down. Like, and it starts to hurt. I find. So sometimes I get up and I stretch and I like press into it with my hand. It doesn't really do anything. But
Okay, inside his box, Boyle Stormcaller basically raises his hands to the sky, and you can see him resuming his chanting. And the sky above the tower starts darkening, and you can see more blue lightning start to crackle amongst the clouds. Another one smashes, another bolt of lightning smashes down on the tower.
I don't think this is gonna hold him for long, boys.
I don't think we want our cage to hold him for long. He seems to be channeling still.
Alright, Cultist turn. 10, 20. Okay, he's going to attack Bryn. He misses. This last one goes and wakes up the air elemental. Okay, you're up there, Tharhun.
Okay, let's see. We've got let me just look at the order here. I guess I'll take an attack against this guy. Actually, no, this guy. Yeah, I'll stop this guy from coming at us. And I'll attack him. Oh, is this guy immune to criticals?
Oh my god. 3 plus 3 plus 6 plus 10, 6. Just that's ridiculous. He's not immune to criticals, of course, but 33 plus 7, 40 damage in one hit. Nice.
If that doesn't kill him, you can get your critical smite on top of it.
Well, I've got to smite him.
Okay,
Like-
this water elemental.
Oh, but
is-
crits don't work.
this-
Oh no, never mind.
The water elemental
That's
was
only-
untouched before you attacked him.
And you gotta smite the hell out of him.
So what is that? 2d. So we'll give him another 18 there.
Okay.
Plus Bardic Inspiration.
Well, I'll save that for my next attack in case I need it to hit. So now I'll use my bonus action to attack because I did the critical hit, so I get the
Oh my
bonus act. Oh, it's another critical! Oh no! How could this happen? I need this on the final boss, not this punk.
Well, the criticals don't work on the final
I
boss.
wish you did
Oh
get
my
your
God.
criticals on the final boss.
Oh
It'd
yeah,
be better for Bob if you were critting on. the
that's
boss.
true.
Okay, 29 plus 5 is 34.
I think I believe in Maragnor in real life now.
Yeah.
Like, do you get
Alright.
another bonus attack for another critical?
No, but
It just feeds a cycle of
Hey,
criticals.
criticals?
infinite.
I mean, if you can roll that many in a row, I think it should be allowed.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
Like if
anything
you could
else on
just
your turn,
keep
Tharhun?
rolling.
Even though it's
Uh,
not allowed, I kind of want you to just roll it just to see.
Let's keep going. Tharhun, are you done?
I did 10 damage for the
Can you
critical
smite? Can
divine smite.
Can you smite twice in one turn?
Oh, I assume I can. Let me see the written here. 2d8 radiant damage. Huh? Let me check the actual paladin rules.
This could be where Scott's been
Might.
making extra damage to counteract the damage he wasn't counting.
The
I hit a
Bob has
creature-
never asked.
You can expend one spell set radiant damage to our addition to the damage. Extra damage plus an extra yada yada. The damage increases by 1d8 if he's
Alright, yes, you
undead
can.
or
You
a
just have-
fiend.
It's just based on your spell slots. So. Okay,
Yeah, it
so
does
an
burn
extra
spell
10,
slots.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, and now last attack. Here it comes. Another crit. No. Oh, it's a crappy attack. Okay, let me roll the Bardic Inspiration on this one. 7 plus 14,
Okay, you turn it
21.
into a hit,
Thank you.
and the water loses cohesion as your sword slashes through it.
Oh my god.
One hit
God.
KO.
It wasn't a one-hit KO, but it was
One
one
turn
turn
KO.
KO.
Well,
yeah.
one turn KO, that's what I meant, yeah.
That's
Pretty good.
nuts.
How much total damage was that?
Eikooc, your turn.
100.
He's the chosen of Maragnor. Alright, Bob, can you grab a dragon token from your token world?
Oh god.
40, 58.
Oh, shit.
I gather shadow magic from. I gather threads of shadow material from the Shadowfell
112.
and create a huge shadowy dragon.
Cool.
And I don't know, just for shits, I think I'm gonna make it do necrotic damage because that seems cool.
Mix it up.
So, do you mind giving me control over
Yeah,
that? there,
I'm
Bob?
just setting that up.
And I commanded on my. It's a bonus action to like make it do stuff. So,
Ah, it's so good.
So put it where you want.
okay. I don't know. We'll say like. I don't know. We'll say like here for now. And I use my bonus action to command it to shoot a cone of necrotic 76 damage at these two guys.
Oh, coned him.
7d6.
With the
Not
bonus
a
action.
D6.
Every turn.
How does oh, it's concentration?
It is concentration, yes.
So that's how
That's a lot of ones.
yeah,
That's
you rolled
I rolled a
lot of
16 on 7d6.
Yeah, it's not great. It's
Could have
not
done
great.
that on 3d6.
Could have got 42 in total if you just Yahtzeed that shit.
Yeah. Dragon comes
That's
out,
really
he's all
good.
impressive. And just
Well, he's got to warm up, you know. He's
He's
got
just
something
warm
caught in the throat there, just like
It's just a warm-up game.
You just woke him up. Come on.
Wow, this is gonna be fun. You get a
It's-
-1 on that. All right, so it takes half damage, all right? Yeah.
why would he take
yeah,
half
yeah,
damage?
yeah, it didn't because it failed.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, so it's mostly covered by this cultist who just basically wilts, like body withers and decays in front of this creature.
I figured the spell's appropriate because it's a dragon-themed battle.
Ashbark,
Oh,
yeah?
man.
I will blight the elemental creature up there.
Okay, just make sure you get within range.
Oh shit! Right, the range is
30
30. 10, 20, 30. Can I get there?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, I didn't think. Yeah, wait.
Just go 25 feet forward.
55. Okay, now I'm in range. 10, 20, 75. Oh yeah, I was keeping it right. So I blight him.
Whew, full damage.
36. Oh no, that's a yeah, that's damage.
Well, there's a couple of nice 8s in there.
All right, you see the kind of air rushing around in this creature's body kind of condense and shrivel for a moment before taking back to its normal shape, and the creature is now looking winded.
Sorry,
That's
Bob, just one thing.
yeah.
The guy next to Bryn, if he's not immune to fear, he should probably roll fear on the dragon.
Oh, right.
I'm assuming the elementals are immune to fear, probably.
They're not. No.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Fearful.
so anything that sees the dragon is like dragon feared
Wisdom
kind of
saving
thing.
throw. Okay.
I, for one, am terrified of this illusory dragon. Ooh, that's not a great roll.
Okay, so they're both frightened, which basically
And
just
there's-
means they can't go towards the dragon. And
One here, too.
oh yes.
Oh, this guy's still kicking.
Okay.
Does it mean they have to use their movement to run away from it, or just it can't
No,
go
I don't
towards
think
it?
so. I'll just double check, but.
Okay.
Okay, Ashbark, you just did your blights. Anything
Yep.
else?
That's it.
Okay, the water elemental is gone. There's one fire elemental left. He's going to try and attack Grage.
The frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls,
Oh,
and it can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear. So, yeah,
Okay.
you're right.
So this will be disadvantage against you, Grage.
Miss.
Second
Yeah,
attack.
Can't escape these disadvantages.
All right,
All of
that
that.
one's
No,
a
I got
hit.
21.
So it takes 7 slashing damage. And last
It's my
attack.
bane.
Last attack misses. And now the air elemental gets a turn. It's going to fly over to Ashbark.
avoiding the gaze
It
of the dragon.
carrying a long metal flail. And as he attacks you, you can see blue lightning crackling around it. So this is a disadvantage. So 15 is a miss. Second attack, miss.
Ooh.
Right, because you're 21. Aha! Take 8 bludgeoning damage and 18 lightning damage.
18. Okay. Yes, 8 bludgeoning damage I will take.
Yeah.
And for the lightning damage, as a reaction, I will cast Absorb Elements as a level 1 spell. 8 just halves the lightning damage, I think.
But I do need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, and I'll do that. Ooh, wait, and I reroll because of my halfling thing?
Oh, okay. So that electricity kind of travels through your body, and for a few seconds you feel your whole body start to lock up. But with your halfling luck, you feel that feeling kind of quickly dissolve away from you, and you're able to continue moving. You would have been stunned for your turn.
Ah,
That would have been great.
sweet.
Okay, Bryn, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna take a step back here and invoke an attack of opportunity at disadvantage from that cultist.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'm going to fire an arrow. Have any special ones left? Just one. I guess it's just going to be a regular arrow at the fire elemental as a sharpshooter shot.
Okay.
So 23. And that does 12 plus 10, 22
The fire
damage.
elemental is extinguished.
Okay, I'll use my second attack to attack the cultist. Same deal, just might as well. Ooh, I only rolled a 15 that time.
20.
No, because you got to do -5. I do it manually like a pleb instead of Scott setting up his macros to do it.
Okay, well, all the same, you hit that cultist and he crumples to the ground.
There we go. And that's my turn.
Okay, Kelnozz is up.
Alright, well, now that I don't have to worry about this guy anymore, I guess what I'll do is I'll help Ashbark. I'm gonna move up here. And I will hit the dude with a little vicious
Just-
mockery.
Ah.
So he sucks at his next attack.
Okay.
Assuming he doesn't save this.
Assuming he has an next attack.
Oh!
He does save against this.
His mind is a fortress, impenetrable. Okay. That's it. That's all I can do.
Okay, Grage, you're up.
That's the only attackable enemy up there.
I'll just shoot my bow.
I think you probably do have speed to get there if you wish.
You're fast as hell.
Yeah.
I
You
don't
could run up the
remember
wall. You could
I think speed
I-
is
I-
40.
all right.
I made it there. 16.
like Prince of Persia.
Unfortunately, both of your arrows miss.
Swing and a miss.
Okay, on Stormcaller's turn, he continues to chant inside of this box. You can tell just from his actions that it's becoming more fervent reaching a crescendo as he continues his incantation, and the clouds above continue to get darker and darker. Okay,
Eikooc, would you cancel the spell when you wish?
Like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think
it's not a
so.
concentration spell.
Yeah, it's just like he's in there for an hour.
Well, let's buckle up.
Okay, Tharhun, you're up. You could like dispel magic or something probably if you wanted to.
It's immune.
Oh yeah,
to
that is.
Yeah, it's
Forgot.
crazy powerful.
Okay, so Tharhun.
Oh my god.
Scott, you might be muted.
Oh, sorry. I run up here to help fight this guy. I don't have advantage anymore against this guy, though, right?
But you just rolled your 3rd critical in a row.
Yeah, I think I did. It's ridiculous.
Like,
Alright, well. We're rolling hot today.
Alright, so that's what? Wow. 27.
A bajillion damage.
37 plus 11, 48.
19.
It's like a comical amount of damage.
Alright, the armor and flail of this thing was carrying just fall to the ground as the air kind of whooshes out and rejoins with the wind.
Scatters him to the wind with a swipe of his greatsword.
Okay, so you guys find yourself basically alone on this platform with Boyle Stormcaller continuing his chant, and he continues chanting with the blue lightning crashing around. It seems to be getting closer to where he is on this platform. You guys have a moment to kind of recollect yourself. What do you do?
Can we move him in the force cage while he's in the cage? Can we move the cage? No?
No, I think it's killbox time. I say we all surround him, kick some of these
I don't like
corpses out of the way.
lightning hitting him. I don't want lightning to reach him.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, let's kill him then.
Well, we can't. That's the thing.
Can you ready an action? Because at the stage we're at, like,
Wouldn't you
kill
ready
box
an
him
action?
in place.
For when
Surely.
the force cage disappears? Maybe?
I would like some immunities. I'm going to become an air elemental.
So we can do readied actions, but we'll do them in order. So
I mean, is this enough time to take a short rest and get some, use some hit dice?
no.
Oh, well, I can heal you as well before I become an elemental.
Okay, I'll take some heals.
I will.
Throw some
So
heals,
hold on, Eikooc, what are you doing on your turn? Are you readying an action?
No, I'm moving a safe distance away from Boyle Stormcaller.
Okay.
And oh, sorry, I thought we were out of initiative at this point.
Nope.
Okay.
Not if the
I
plan is for you
was-
guys to start readying actions for things.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just basically gonna move up here, out of harm's way for now,
Okay.
and wait to get healed. I know we have a little time to wait. Well, I think we have a little time to wait.
Okay, Ashbark, what's your action? What are you doing?
I will. He's here. I will touch Eikooc and cast Cure Wounds as a level 2 spell, plus this amount of healing from my sickle.
Thank you.
What? A D4? Oh, 1?
Okay. 11 health.
Yeah. I mean, fine, but fine. And I'll transform into an elemental as my bonus action, and I will actually then for the rest of my movement, yeah, stay here. I can't ready an action or anything. I'm pretty fast. I can swoosh in, and
Okay.
that's it.
Kelnozz, what do you do?
I'm gonna stay where I'm at. I'm going to cast a 3rd level Cure Wounds onto Eikooc. Whoops. Onto Eikooc. Hopefully it does a little more.
17. Sweet.
17. It's not great. And how much are you missing? How much health?
I'm only missing 6, so I'm in good shape now.
Well, I can bonus action Healing Word.
You can't cast 2 spells.
Oh, you're right. You are correct. So that's it for me.
Okay. Grage?
How much time do we have?
Unknown.
We don't
59
really know.
minutes.
Like, it might be 59 minutes, or it might be sometime before that. It's this like huge amount of lightning that's coming down and getting very
Okay.
scary.
I would like to give a dramatic speech as the lightning bolts crash down to the ground.
Hell
That
yeah.
will last for approximately 10 minutes, giving everyone 14 bonus hit points.
Can I play a little
Yeah.
song while he's giving his speech?
Oh, it adds to the dramatic effect. I give you an extra hit point.
Do we
Just
have
because
10 minutes? Like,
inspiration.
we're still in initiative order
Oh,
here.
look at that roll!
Do we have 10 minutes for ritual casting?
Ooh,
Well,
maybe +2.
put it this way. 6 seconds later,
Okay.
My
Okay.
speech?
Well, I'd welcome the speech, but if it's a 10 minutes for the effect to have an effect, then that's not going to work out.
I want to hear the
Right.
first 6 seconds of the speech.
Okay, there's this time that I beat Kelnozz in an arm wrestle, and then I also beat the Kraken in an arm wrestle.
There's a
And
huge crack of lightning as the Sapphire lightning homes in on the force cube, and miraculously, you see the force cube shatter, and Boyle Stonecaller yells out again in a mix of triumph and fury, and storms up to Grage, swinging his axe.
Plus 18.
Dealing 14 slashing damage with the first attack.
Oh my god, it's like being attacked by Tharhun. It really
And
is.
Another 16 slashing damage from his second attack. And just for the hell of it, make a dexterity saving throw.
Man, I already don't want to know, man.
Dodged.
Yep. So you're probably taking none of this because of your evasion, but just for the hell of it, you would take half of that usually, but I think you have evasion. As
Yep.
as an arc of blue lightning cracks out, you just dodge it, narrowly missing you. All right, Tharhun, you're up.
Oh, Tharhun!
Okay, I'm gonna run over there, cast Misty Step to get a little more speed, a little more
course.
distance. Whoop! Get over here,
Oh, fuck.
and then I have to attack this guy.
I was gonna go in behind and whirlwind him away.
Okay, a 20 is a hit.
Got 2 2s, so I could re-roll them. There's slight risk of rolling 1s.
Nice.
Ooh, not bad. So 4 to 8, so plus 4 in total.
So
And then-
35, 39 damage.
And then second one, ooh, some junky attack.
What?
Yes, with a 12, he turns and blocks you with his axe. Fool and
Alrighty.
copper. Your god will face his defeat tonight. Yuck.
All right. I am going to fireball, I think. Yeah, it feels right. All right, I'm gonna fireball.
It's been a while since you
Level
had a
4.
good fireball.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Okay. This is a straight roll for him, but he has advantage on it because it's a barbarian thing.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Oh,
no good.
Wow. Damn. Now I wish I disintegrated.
Alright, so the fire erupts around him and he grunts in pain. He's looking extremely bloodied and injured at this point. But he still has, just full of fury.
He's already bloodied?
Ashbark, you're up.
Already, Tharhun's done like 160
he's
damage
done-
to him.
Yeah, he's done a lot of damage.
I fly over here to him and where is my fire? I guess I'll just like slam him twice. Why not? Ooh, why can't I click? Well, I'm having trouble clicking on this, so I gotta roll +8. Roll the 20 plus 8. 22 the first roll, the second roll 10.
Okay, so do damage
For-
first time.
Roll 2d8 plus 5 damage. No, not 28 plus 5. I mean,
Roll a 3
Oh,
on the 28.
on that
You
d20.
rolled a pretty low roll for a d20.
Alright,
61.
so you manage to slam him with your air attack and he staggers back a little bit. He's looking like he's almost succumbing to his wound. He says, "This is impossible. My victory was assured. I've come too far." Bryn, you're up.
All right, I will. I guess I'm gonna kind of really just stand here and lay some more arrows into him. Seems to be what's going on. So I'm gonna use a fire arrow this time. Take that down to 2, and I'll use a sharpshooter shot to try and do a bit more damage. With a 23.
23 is a hit.
All right. Would he count as humanoid?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So he takes an extra 4, so that's 24 damage.
Okay. So your arrow hits him square in the chest, and he staggers backwards and falls to one knee. And he's like, "Ah, I did everything. Ah, it burned when I saw. This air ruled. I even soiled myself." And he coughs out blood onto the tower, and falls down face down onto the stone floor.
Are his pants soiled right now?
You have to take a close look.
Let's not.
So he's just face down.
Do you guys do anything? What do you guys do?
Well, I feel like we need to loot the corpse like immediately. Like
Grage.
adamantine armor, we'd jump in to loot the corpse and discover that maybe he's not so dead.
So
Or
as
some
you
other
kneel
mystery?
down to start looking at his corpse, his hand shoots out and grabs your arm, and his eyes look up at you, and you can see, with wild, crazed eyes, he says, I will give all that I have to bury the blue. And you can see his scaly metal armor or skin start bubbling and cracking, and you can hear what sounds like grinding as his bones start moving inside of his body, and his skin starts swelling as this body starts kind of growing out. Huge appendage kind of rips out of one of his back, and the stone underneath of him suddenly cracks as you can see, as you get the impression that he's getting much heavier, and his body starts blimping up at an extremely alarming rate. And after a few seconds, you can see that the stone tower underneath him is buckling.
That's not good.
A
Well,
voice somewhere in your head tells you it's time to get off this tower. What do you do?
Yeah. Thankfully, I can fly.
Can we? Is Charlie Chimebeard still just a short distance away, watching the action, or?
You look and you can see that Charlie Chimebeard and the Sky Ghost is. You can see that it is now kind of coming towards you guys at all speed. And as you do so, the body of Boilstorm Caller continues to grow, and at this point is like a huge mass of flesh, and you can see its body kind of turning into turning away from scales and turning more into like very hard carapace armor. And as it becomes too big, the platform on top of the stone tower begins to crumble, and you guys all find yourself tipping as the thing starts to crumble away from you. So you guys basically, as it's crumbling down, you guys all start sliding down the platform. You can see that Charlie Chimebeard is bringing the Sky Ghost in such a way that you might be able to jump off of this thing and land on the boat if you're lucky, if you have no other option.
Or do we have another option?
As this thing is starting to crumble and as you feel yourself start sliding down, what do you guys do?
I would sprint for where the boat is coming in, because I don't have any other means of flying. So, if
I have
that's
flying
the-
boots. I can carry one person.
I can cast flying from my mandolin. I can carry one person, I think.
You guys have time to do like with Tharhun. He just has flying speed, so he can do it. Kelnozz, if you need to cast, you won't be able to have time to grab someone.
I don't have time. Can I play my guitar as I'm like falling? I'm like, bah!
Yeah. Okay, so
panicked like, ah!
so Bryn
This is the fastest song I've ever played in my life.
Bryn is gonna make the jump. Who else is? And then Tharhun is flying.
Grage is jumping.
I cast fly on myself and Bryn. Grage doesn't need it. Nobody else needs it, right? So
Grage, doesn't Grage need it?
Grage is jumping.
Oh, he's just an acrobat, so he's not worried about this.
So I cast
Okay.
fly on myself and Bryn.
Okay. Okay, so with quick thinking, Eikooc and Kelnozz cast magical fly, and those of you who couldn't already fly, feel yourself lifted up into the air. And Grage, go ahead and make a athletics or an acrobatics check.
At advantage.
Just do
Can
it.
I still allow Tharhun to carry me?
We can hold hands as we fly through the air
Acrobatics.
towards this ship, Ryan. If that's
Go ahead with the
works for
roll,
you.
Eric. Just
Athletics or acrobatics?
your choice, but just a straight roll, not advantage.
Did he fail? Did it happen?
He didn't fail, but out of everyone to happen to, this is like the biggest joke for Grage. But so Grage slides off and attempts to jump off of this thing onto the ship. As he does so, a huge rock kind of falls down and kind of screws up his attempt. He does manage to hit the boat, but with a rough landing, would have taken some falling damage. However,
He has like
we all know that
150
Grage is,
damage worth of damage reduction.
Grage is able to kind of tuck and roll and land without hurting himself. It's not the prettiest jump he's ever done, but it was functional. Okay, so you guys...
That's what she said.
Yeah, 5 times. Okay.
It's all about. You can basically
Sorry,
just
75
leave off this
damage.
build.
Damage reduction.
Okay,
You were
so...
thick.
You guys... Grage can definitely see this from the boat. And those of you flying in the air, whether you go to the boat or whether you remain flying in the air, you see the stone platform crumble down into the down to the ground, with the massive flesh of Boyle Stormcaller kind of falling, and for a moment being obscured by all the dust and debris that gets risen up from the collapse of this huge tower. But after a few moments, you can see a huge, monstrous claw come out of the debris and lift itself up out of the rubble there.
Are we responsible for this?
Monstrous, huge, sapphire blue kraken rises up out of the ground, and I think it's far too late to start this battle, so we will stop it there.